Hey guys, over here for our Wheels in Japan playlist and our mini-series on crazy drivers in Japan. We're in the middle of Nagoya, very busy intersection, lots of lanes going in every direction. And old mate here with his phone in one hand, he actually pulled up at the lights with that phone in his hand. Quite a busy dude apparently, can't put the phone away while he's driving the car. And then as he drove away, he had one eye on the phone and one eye on the road as he headed off through one of the busiest intersections in Nagoya. Pretty scary stuff. Oh, this truck driver was all over the road. That's what we got the camera on him for, because he was driving close to other cars and looking really dodgy. Then we got up beside him to see all his back tyres are bald, which is pretty scary. Fully loaded gravel truck driving really close to everybody else with bald tyres. That's pretty scary business. Cops don't seem to bother the truck drivers for some reason, or the people on their phones. So that never stops. We see hundreds and hundreds of them. And another Fifi on the left. Now, we're really concerned for the safety of the Fifi here. If that lady had an accident, that poor Fifi could be damaged. And because she's got a Fifi on her lap, that might increase the chances of her having an accident, don't you think? It's got to be illegal. Most of these things we're showing you are illegal. In fact, using the phone is illegal. It's not heavily policed, obviously, but there are penalties for using your phone while you're driving. But it doesn't seem to bother them. This guy was all over the road, wandering backwards and forwards, phone in one hand. You can see the phone sticking up there on the left. Now watch him change lanes. There he goes, from the right lane to the left lane. Not indicating, because he hasn't got a free hand. He's busy. So for every one of these guys on the phone that we show you, we probably see another 100. So it's only if we've got a passenger beside the driver or a passenger in the back seat to take the video that we show you. Otherwise, we just don't bother. Oh, and bicycling on the phone is a big one as well. Stroking the hoe while cycling. Have to remember to try and put the stroking the hoe video underneath this one. If we think of it, those of you who haven't seen the stroking the hoe video might be interested in that. But that's really common. And again, there are penalties for that. So everything we've showed you so far is actually illegal. But they just don't seem to police it, and nobody seems to care because it's really common. Everybody sort of does it. The Japanese thinking, if everyone does it, everyone does it. This guy was interesting. He had no lights on his number plate at all. Just some really bright lights facing backwards. So it seemed like a really blatant way to stop anybody getting his number plate, which again, you'd think that'd have to be against the law, but yeah, fully blacked out car, really dark tint. There doesn't seem to be any limit to how dark your tint can be. So fully blacked out car, can't see his number plate. Oh, can you see the kid? On the left-hand side, there's a kid standing up on the seat, leaning over the back of the headrest, facing us. It was late at night too. Driving along, probably 3 or 4 years old, standing on the seat. See, looking back at us? In a little K car. So if someone ran into the back of that K car, there'd be like a foot or two between the back of the car and the kid's face. So it's just terrible. We hate that. That's one of our pet hates, is risking kids' lives. And this one now, everything we've showed you up to now is illegal. This guy's watching TV as he's driving. Perfectly legal in Japan. As long as you don't actually touch the TV, don't actually touch any of the controls. Just watching TV while you're driving the car is perfectly legal in Japan. Isn't that amazing? That's crazy. Anyway, there was that. More videos coming soon.